In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, it may seem paradoxical that loneliness has become a pervasive issue. Despite the myriad ways we can connect with others, many of us still find ourselves feeling isolated, disconnected, and yearning for deeper, more meaningful connections. As human beings, we are inherently social creatures, wired for connection and interaction, yet the modern world often leaves us feeling adrift in a sea of superficial relationships and digital distractions. But what if I told you that the key to navigating this loneliness epidemic lies in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism? This timeless philosophy, born in ancient Greece and later adopted by the Romans, offers a powerful framework for cultivating resilience, inner strength, and a profound sense of connection to oneself and the world at large. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, we can learn to find solace in solitude, forge unbreakable bonds with our own minds, and cultivate a deep sense of belonging that transcends the fleeting nature of external circumstances. In this video, we will explore 7 essential Stoic principles that can help you transform your relationship with loneliness, enabling you to find comfort, purpose, and profound connection, even in the face of isolation. So, let us embark on this journey of self-discovery and uncover the timeless wisdom that has the power to reshape our lives. Lesson 1. Embracing self-reliance. The Stoics understood that true strength and resilience come from within. As Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, once said, "The most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." By cultivating self-reliance, we learn to find solace in our own company, to trust in our own judgment, and to develop an unshakable sense of inner peace. When we rely too heavily on others for our happiness and well-being, we become vulnerable to the whims of external circumstances. By embracing self-reliance, we build a fortress of inner strength that allows us to weather any storm, no matter how isolated we may feel. Lesson 2. Cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness. One of the key tenets of Stoicism is the practice of mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the moment and attentive to one's own thoughts and emotions. As Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, we learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, to recognize patterns of negativity and self-doubt, and to reframe our perceptions in a more balanced, objective light. This practice enables us to find peace and contentment within ourselves, even in the absence of external validation or companionship. Lesson 3. Finding purpose and meaning. The Stoics believed that every individual has a unique purpose in life, a role to play in the grand scheme of the universe. As Epictetus, the former slave-turned-philosopher, taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. When we feel lost and alone, it is often because we have lost sight of our greater purpose, our reason for being. By taking the time to reflect on our values, passions, and the impact we wish to make on the world, we can cultivate a deep sense of meaning and direction that transcends the need for constant companionship. Lesson 4. Embracing the present moment. One of the most profound insights of Stoicism is the importance of living in the present moment. As Seneca wisely observed, true happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient, for he that is so wants nothing. When we find ourselves consumed by loneliness, it is often because we are dwelling on the past or anxious about the future. By learning to embrace the present moment, to find joy and contentment in the here and now, we free ourselves from the tyranny of expectation and regret. Lesson 5. Cultivating gratitude and appreciation. The Stoics understood the transformative power of gratitude. As Epictetus reminds us, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. When we feel lonely and disconnected, it is easy to focus on what we lack, on the relationships and experiences we yearn for. By consciously shifting our focus to the blessings we already possess, the small joys, the moments of beauty, the inherent richness of life itself, we open ourselves up to a profound sense of abundance and connection. Lesson 6. Engaging in meaningful solitude. Contrary to popular belief, solitude is not the same as loneliness. While loneliness is a state of emotional distress, solitude can be a powerful opportunity for self-discovery, creativity, and personal growth. As Seneca wrote, "Never be entirely idle, but either be reading, or writing, or praying or meditating and contriving what may be for the good of your soul." By learning to engage in meaningful solitude, to use our time alone for reflection, learning, and self-improvement, we transform isolation into a source of strength and resilience. Lesson 7. Cultivating connection through contribution. Finally, the Stoics understood that true fulfillment comes not from what we receive, but from what we give. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Men exist for the sake of one another." When we feel lonely and disconnected, it is often because we have become too focused on our own needs and desires. By shifting our focus outward, by actively seeking ways to contribute to the well-being of others and the world around us, we cultivate a profound sense of connection and purpose that transcends the boundaries of individual relationships. As we have seen, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a powerful framework for transforming our relationship with loneliness. By embracing self-reliance, mindfulness, purpose, present moment awareness, gratitude, meaningful solitude, and contribution, we can learn to find strength, resilience, and profound connection, even in the face of isolation. Remember, the path to overcoming loneliness is not always easy, but it is always worthwhile. As Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By embracing the timeless principles of Stoicism, we equip ourselves with the tools and wisdom we need to navigate the challenges of loneliness with grace, courage, and an unshakable sense of inner peace. So, let us take these lessons to heart, and embark on a journey of self-discovery and connection that will enrich our lives in ways we never thought possible. In the words of Seneca, "The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable." Let us, then, learn to live in the present, to find joy in our own company, and to cultivate a sense of belonging that comes from within. For in doing so, we open ourselves up to a world of infinite possibilities, and a life of profound meaning and connection.